How to use social media to make your live events more profitable with Simone Vincenzi, which is me. Welcome to episode 145 of Explode Your Expert Biz Show, brought to you by gtex.org.uk. I'm your host, Simone Vincenzi, the Expert Strategist, and this is the podcast for experts who want to become the ultimate authority in their niche while making an impact in the world. And this is a solo episode, which is a recording of our live show that we run every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. on our Facebook group, Explode Your Expert Biz Community, where I share my point of view from the conversation that I have during the interviews with my guests during the week, or something that is happening which is relevant to what I've been doing. And we release my solo episode. So the live show is done every Tuesday at 7 p.m. UK time. And then it's released as a podcast every Friday. So every Friday, make sure that you check the podcast or get on Tuesday, and then you can ask me your questions live as well and connect with the other 2,000 members of the community. So join the Facebook group, Explode Your Expert Biz. Now, in this episode, I talk about how to create raving fans before they attend the event, how to increase your attendance and conversion rate by 40%, and how to double your sales after the event is finished. Now, this is the strategy that I use to make 100,000, 150,000 with only 20 people in the room. And this starts way before the event. Actually, I'm not talking at all, or just a few parts, about what's happening during the event. The work is done before, and you are going to love the way we use social media and are all free tools that are available to build a strong relationship with our attendees. Make sure that they attend the event, make sure they buy at the event, buy before the event, and in particular have an incredible experience, and is a step-by-step process that you absolutely love. You can read the full interview transcript and get the bonus resources at www.gtex.org.uk/145. You can get all the resources, the transcript, and as well, you can ask me any question in the group at Explode Your Expert Biz. So join the Facebook group, which is Explode Your Expert Biz. On Facebook, you will find the link as well in the show notes. If you haven't downloaded yet our Selling from the Stage checklist, make sure you download it right now. Just our checklist to help you make six-figure presentations from the stage. You will absolutely love it, step by step. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the show, make sure that you subscribe right now, in this moment. Subscribe. Perfect. It's time now to start the show and to attend this in-depth training, which is how to use social media to make your live events more profitable. I'll see you there. Welcome to this exclusive training on social media. If you're watching the replay, just use the hashtag replay. If you're watching live, welcome. Today we are going to talk about how to use social media to make your live events more profitable. Now, some of you I know already might be thinking, what? Why are you using social media to make our live events more profitable? How do we do that? Well, this is something that we have been using over and over again for more than 2 years now. And the more technologies there are, the more we can use Facebook and other different social media platforms to make our event, the attendees of our events experience better, the more money we make. And I wanted to share with you the strategies that we use, so then if you're running live events, you are going to absolutely crush it. And that's why I want you to listen to the entire training. Also to remind you that this is the last chance that you have to join our social media revolution course that we have designed with the social media queen. This is Slava Dobreva. I'm going to be talking about this course a bit more in a minute at the end of the training. And as you can see here on the video, you will give you a sneak peek of the behind the scene of what you are going to experience then later on. For those of you that are going to join the special offer, which is only $97, instead of $497, but is only valid until the end of the day. So comment below, let me know, click the buy link and the PayPal link so you can join it. But I'm going to be talking about this course later and give you the behind the scene later. Let's get started. Here with the training that we're running today. As I said, there is now you can't really run an offline business without being online. But also, if you're just running an online business without doing anything offline, you're limiting massively your earning opportunities. So, if you want to run a very successful company, you want to combine both the online and the offline interaction. Now, as you might know, I'm the event king. I run more than 200 events every single year for us and for our clients. We make tons of money from events, and in particular, all our attendees say that it was an incredible, a magical experience, and they leave raving, not only having paid a lot of money. But how do we get to this point? Well, it all starts from the registration process. And the registration process, most of the time, starts on social media. And if you don't know how to use these some social media strategies, then you're going to be there sitting in a room and wondering why only 10% of the people showed up to the training if it's a free event. Or if it's a paid event, you might be wondering why only 20% of the people bought instead of 70, 80% of the people that can buy. This is the difference. I'm talking about from people attending 10% instead of 60%, and instead of having 20% of buyer on a paid event, having 70, 80% of buyers on a paid event. I'm talking about huge differences. So what do you do to increase this? What can we do to increase, first of all, attendance and relationship with our attendees? Well, there are one thing that I always do, which is when people register on the landing page from the event. So I will have a landing page. You can use Eventbrite. I will use ClickFunnels, for example, to use an event page. But you might have a page on your website. You might use lead pages. Whatever system you use is fine. The most important thing is that you have an event page where people can register. Now, as soon as people register, we give them something for free. We give them something that they need to complete or something that is a download that they can download before they attending the event. And how do we deliver that? Well, we already have their name and email address and phone number because they've registered on the event page. So what do we do instead? I want to get them on a messenger bot. Now, if you don't know about messenger bots, where the heck have you been living so far? Right? So get yourself educated. This is not a training on how to use messenger bot and what they are. But messenger bot is an automated message that you can send from Messenger. It's like a broadcasting message that you are going to use instead of your mailing list or alongside your mailing list. And the great thing about that is that the open rate is insane. We are talking about 70, 80, 90% open rate and 30%, 40% click-through rate instead of like 0.001 of emails for those of us email marketers out there. Now, how do we structure this process? So in the thank you page, we have a button to say, hey, to complete your registration and to get your free PDF, in our case, we give our selling from the stage checklist, click this button and your gift will be delivered via Messenger. So now they click the button and now we have them on the email and we have them in the Messenger bot. So suddenly, instead of just having them receiving emails to remind them about the event, now what they are doing, they are also receiving messenger bots about the event. Now the email will be more frequent than messenger bots because messenger bots are more intrusive. So unless they've already signed up and saying, I want to receive 7 days of content, I might send 1 or 2 or 3 messages, but immediately I know that they are going to open it because the open rate is so high. So now I'm going to use Messenger bot to deliver some value and also to give them a reminder about joining the course. And then there is something else that I will do. Now you can do this in different ways. I will then create an event page for the people that have registered. So we'll have a Facebook event page. Now, why is that important? The reason why it's crucial it is because when you're having a Facebook event page, what you can do, you can send a broadcast message to people. And guys, if you have any question right now, let me know, because this stuff will make you a lot of money. So any question on how to use this, let me know, because it's going to be in freaking insane. So you will have this you will have now, we create an event page, Facebook event page, which allows you then to private message and create a group chat with all the attendees of the event, to a maximum of 250 people. Now, why is this amazing? Well, this is amazing because now you can create a community of people that are interacting and talking before the event, and you can educate them in the event page, which is just relevant to them. It's not something that you're doing on your normal social media platform, but it's just relevant to them. And then what else are we going to do? It's not finished yet. Then throughout the week, or 2 weeks before the event, I'm going to run Facebook Lives within that page. And why am I doing that? Because I want them to see my face. I want them to be familiar with me, and I want them to already experience value. So they think, wow, if this person puts so much work up front, where I just sign up for a free event, imagine what this person is going to do when I attend the event, or if I buy from them, and when I buy from them. And this is the kind of triggers that you want to have, that you want your attendees to have in their mind. But it's not finished yet, because now, before the event, what we are going to do, we are going to message everyone which is registered on the event page, and then we are going to create a Zoom call with all the participants. Again, why is this important? This is crucial because by this point, you get people to connect and to see each other before the very event. So now they're not only connecting with you. So before, they will message, they will interact with each other, but mainly in a comment way. Now we are taking the interaction from comment to videos. And now you can't do this immediately, because some people will be too soon to have a Zoom call, or to have a video call before, where they have to show their face. But now they've been in there in that page for maybe a week or 2 weeks. So they are familiar with you and they're used to interact with you. So now the next logical step will be video before they come to the event. And this does two things. One, it warms them up, so it's step by step. It's not a huge jump psychologically, so you have a huge amount of people that are super comfortable and super excited to come on the live call. Because then you're going to talk about the event, what they can expect. You're going maybe to give some bonus material if you want. Most of the time, I don't give any bonus material on the call. It's just a get to know each other call before the event. But then what happens? When they come at the event, they've already seen each other's faces. They've already been interacting for a while. And so immediately the room gels. No, generally when you're running an event, it takes a time for people to gel in the room, to warm up, to be comfortable with each other. And sometimes it might take even a day if you're running a multi-day event, or it might take 3-4 hours if you're running a full day event. But you have cut already that time, so when you're in, you can immediately start with the content, because you don't even need to sell yourself anymore. They've already bought into you. They've already bought in the room. They've already bought in the other people in the room. They might have already connected with your clients in that way, because if you're smart, where am I putting my finger? If you're smart, ka-ching, you're going to have some of your clients coming to the event and interacting in the event itself, so then they can familiarize with people that are already clients. And that's something that we've been doing over and over again. And this, I think, I'm pretty sure this is actually one of the main reasons why we have such huge conversions in the room when we are running our live events. That's one of the reasons why we make so much money, because people are already comfortable with us, and therefore I can just be focused on delivering incredible value and giving them an incredible experience. So then I can deliver the offer, which is an amazing offer, and get them to buy. But then there is something else that you can do as well to increase your to use your social media to increase the profitability of your events. Because remember, your event is not just finished when the event's finished, and your event can be expanded through the room, outside the room. So what we are doing during the events for all the people that are already there, now we have trained them to interact on social media. We have trained them before to share things, to talk to each other. So now during the event, we are going to run a competition. We're going to run a social media competition. Now, you might have seen this before. We give prizes. We do really good prizes. One of the prizes we gave last weekend when we did the training with Desislava was a full body massage and a spa day to some of our clients that share the most. Desislava offered 1 month for free to their paid community, the Badass Brand Squad. So, which is more than $100. So we have great juicy prices that people want it, and then you get them to share like crazy. Now you will find that in the room there are people that will naturally not share much, or they will naturally not share at all. But then you will have people that, for getting that prize, or just because they love social media, they will share like crazy. They will share like crazy. We had our Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn literally blowing up after the last weekend. We had 35 people in the room that every 5 minutes they were sharing consistently. It was insane. I couldn't scroll my feed from all the people that have been tagging me using our hashtag GTeX show. I mean, you want to see it? You go on Facebook or Instagram and put hashtag GTeX show. GTEX show. You will be blown away by all the comments that people left. But now what this happens? Now we are giving exposure and we are creating awareness for our next event, or even more, to do something more, because now you have monetized the event from there. So you are monetizing the audience. You might have get them to pay tickets, but how can you use social media? You can also sell the recordings of the event. Now, if you don't sell the recordings of the event, you're missing out on big money, because there are some people that might not pay £1,000 or $1,000 to attend a training if it's a multi-day event, but they will pay 97, 100, 200, $400 or pounds to have the recordings. So now we have created this huge buzz on social media throughout the event. Then we say, hey, do you want the recording of the event? You're not going to pay £1,000, which was the entry. You're just going to pay much less. It's just $97. And we have a flood of people that now want to buy. And now we've made another 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 pounds or dollars, depending what's your currency that you use. Rupees. Doesn't matter what currency. Euros. It doesn't matter what currency you use, but then you have increased the amount of the potential earning of the event. And you can sell easily recordings for about $97, $200, £200 is an easy sell. Like, you don't even have a landing page. Most of the time, you can just have people having a PayPal link, and people will pay. You send them the recording when they are ready. And that's something that we've been doing right now. So for those of you that want actually the recording for the training that we had, which is Social Media Revolution with Desislava, it was the most insane social media training ever. Man, we covered branding, we covered audience growth strategies, we covered social selling, the psychology of selling. We were working to like, how do we create messages that get people buy immediately? It was insane. I mean, I'm good on social media. She is a goddess, right? And that's something I constantly learn from her. That's why I got her to come down and deliver our training, because she was able, with organic social media, to build a 6-figure business in 8 months without any paid advertisement. Now, for me, it took me more than 4 years to get to build a business to 6 figures. She did it in 8 months, just using social media. So that's someone you want to learn from. That's absolutely someone you want to learn from. And that's what you're going to experience on Social Media Revolution. But I'm going to be talking about that later on. Let's get back to the content here. So now we have created this awareness. So we have got people on the Facebook group, got people on the Facebook page. We have created the event. Now we have them on Messenger bot as well. They come to the event, they share like crazy, they buy the products at the event, they share, other people will buy the recording from the sharings, but it's not finished there. Now there is something that you can do. You can take the same page that people have signed up so far, and then keep running another training for the same people. So now you're given another chance to monetize. Or for example, in this case, we didn't monetize the attendees in the room because they were already paid and they were part of our lifetime membership. And the selling point of the lifetime membership is the trainings are trainings, they're not sales pitches, so there is no one else selling to them. And what we did for the people that attended, now we are using social media to make sure that they implement what they've done. So I'm touching base with them every single day to make sure that they implement what they've learned from This Is Lava during the weekend. Now, why is this is important? Because the more results, then one of the biggest problems is that people go and learn things online and then learn things offline and do nothing. Do absolutely nothing with that. And that's a problem because you're missing out on case studies. You're missing out on testimonials. And it's not good to your reputation if you have 1,000 people working with you and only 3 people get results. So what we put always extra effort to make sure that people that attend our event, our clients, they actually get it done while they're in the room. And for the things that they're not able to complete in the room, then in the next week, 14 days, 30 days, depending from how things are going and how long is the implementation cycle of what they've been learning. So now we use social media in that way. But then part of it is still going to be keep going with the buzz and getting them to share their learning experiences between each other and also the wider public. So the intangible that you have is this fostering of strength in the community, and there's relationships that are growing, and therefore they will love your company. They will be incredible raving fans of your company. They will be ambassadors of what you do, and in this way you will make more money as well. And that's how it works. That's how you can use social media to massively increase the profits of your event. I told you exactly what I do. If you don't do it, you're silly. You're silly Billy Bugger. Silly Billy. Right? Why would you lose on some money? Yes, it's more work up front. Absolutely. But what do you want to do? Do you want to spend more money on advertisement or do the best you have with the people that have already interested? Now we made incredible sums, incredible figures just with 15, 20 people in the room, 10 people in the room, 5 people in the room, 10 registration, 15 registration, 70 registrations. While people to get the same result that we have, they have to pay hundreds of thousands sometimes, or even tens of thousands on paid advertisement because they're consistently looking for new people instead of building a very strong relationship with the people that they already have. And you do this through this strategic way that I've already explained on social media. And that's one of the things that you're going to learn as well in the social media revolution. So let me give you a walkthrough. Let me walk through social media revolution right now. Yeah, if you have any question as well, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer any question that you might have right now. So let me walk through the social media revolution course. So you can see as being part of social media revolution, and as I told you, it's only $97 up until the end of the day. For social media revolution and social media mastery, which are the 2 courses you can see right there. This one not included. Social media mastery, social media revolution. If you click on social media revolution, that's what you're going to see, which is super insane. I love it. These are all the recordings of the 2 days that you have. So you have more than, what's that? Introduction, was that 14 videos, 13 videos, so 27 videos to grow with your, so to help you grow your social media. Most of them, they are not longer than 10, 15, 20 minutes. Longest one, they go up to 30 minutes because we want you to do it, implement it, and then move on to the next video. So as soon as you join, that you'll see there, as soon as you join, you will click on the introduction button. And in the introduction button, you will see immediately the welcome, and then you will be able to print the entire workbook of the 2 days. By the way, this is a picture of the room. Yes, it was during the weekend. It was an amazing training. You will have also the notes, the summary of the notes of day 1 and day 2. They were taken by our business coach while he was attending the course. And then also, you will be part of our private Facebook group, the GTeX family. You will be part of that private Facebook group too. And that's only $97 for all this incredible content that is going to help you make more money on social media. It's going to absolutely help you crush it on social media. You will not need anything more than that. Absolutely, you will not need nothing more than that. So, social media revolution, that is, you can see right here, only $97 up until the end of the day for all the recordings that you can see. Let me show you, for example, one of the recordings. This is part 1, session 9. This is one of the recordings that you can see here. So I can show you right away. And this one is a social media strategy, core and secondary platform. So on this particular session, where this is Lava was talking about what kind of platform, how to choose the best platform for your business, how to make sure that you use the right platform and you don't use the wrong one, and you're only spending times in the one that gives you client. So that's one of the strategies that you are going to learn from this incredible training. $97. You will see the link here in the comments. Make sure you get it right now. And then in Social Media Master, which is the bonus that you have, then this is what you're going to have. You're going to have a Facebook algorithm update training. So how to use Facebook according to the algorithm. One which is Facebook Mastery, LinkedIn Mastery. We have 2 training on LinkedIn Mastery, in particular using automation to grow your LinkedIn profile. Instagram Mastery, which is coming soon. YouTube Mastery coming soon. Pinterest Mastery coming soon. Advanced Social Selling coming soon. And you will have access to all these courses when they are coming in. And a Messenger bot training. That's all for $97. It's a steal of a deal. Oh my God. And it's not finished there. It's not finished there. You will not have access only to all these 2 courses, which are literally updated every single time. So they're always up to date. But also, you will have access to a private call with me and Lava and the other people that have joined the course and have joined this package, where we are going to help you implement the social media strategy that you have created by attending this course. And if you were to do it normally, just me and her on a call, on a group call, it will be a minimum £1,000, $1,000. That's not gonna be less than that to get us on both in a call. And most of the time we don't do it because we are both very busy. She's running her community, I'm running GTeX. However, this time we decided to join forces and to give you the best service that you can get. I'm a master in conversion. She's a master in audience building. Combine 2, bang it. You are sorted. You can build your audience and convert them in the most effective way. Sounds cool? Oh yeah, I hear you saying. So make sure you get click on the link below and get the course for $97. Get it right now because it's valid only up until the end of the day. After that, bye bye. It's gonna be $497, which is still a great price anyway, because a lot of people will sell those kind of courses for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. So it's up to you. Now we know that information and knowledge is expensive. Now, ignorance is even more expensive. Choice is yours. You want to know what are the latest trends and strategies and techniques or not? Maybe you might be missing out. You will be missing out by not having this. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate it. And it's been a pleasure to have this training with you. So we covered the advanced social media strategies on how to make more money using social media in your live events. And then we covered the messenger bot strategy, we covered the Facebook page strategy, we covered the Zoom strategy, we covered the social sharing strategy, we covered the selling the video recording strategy. So I told you everything I do to make about 100,000 to 150,000 with 15, 20 people in the room, which in my opinion is not a bad thing. I'm really happy about that. And now the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit from there. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. The first live I've watched. Woohoo! Thank you, James, for watching your first live. And if you've been listening to the podcast, thank you very much for listening on the show. You can still get the bonus offer if you've been listening on today, right now, on the day of the release, and also subscribe to the show if you haven't subscribed yet, and join our private Facebook group, Explode Your Expert Biz, so then you can be up to date with all our training and be part of this exclusive training that we do for our community, and join our social media revolution to make sure you explode your expert business on social media in the right way, not wasting time, being productive, and getting the clients that you want and serving them at the highest standard. I'll see you next time, and always remember that together we grow exponentially. Yo.